Hey, it is your boy Merciful Kev back with another video. And today we're gonna have another video on Xdefiant. Well, I said another video. I don't even think I made another video for Xdefiant. Well, anyway, whatever. First video for Xdefiant, and I know I haven't made any videos, but I have been playing Xdefiant on the low, just by myself and with some friends and stuff like that. But it is, I'm telling you right now, this is definitely a game that I'm going to take seriously, that I'm going to be putting a lot of time in and making, well, at least I want to make content on it. So I'm probably going to ramble a little bit, but just bear with me, right? You're going to have some gameplay in the background from the playtest. That was like a week or two ago. I don't even remember the time. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to go off on a little rant, right? Because, I am like a heavy duty, well, not anymore, but a heavy duty Call of Duty player. And I just want to make it formal and known, like, I am leaving Call of Duty, period. Well, at least maybe until the new one. Right, maybe at least until the new one. But Modern Warfare 3, like, I mean, I haven't been playing Modern Warfare 3 already for a long time, but now it's just like, now I finally have something else to replace that itch, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That itch for an FPS. The reason why, just before I even get into the positive and negatives of Xdefiant, the reason why I originally left COD, right, Modern Warfare 3, was because of just the sheer, how do I put it? There's just, I don't, bro, like, you can't just go into that game and have fun. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I feel like I can't just go hop on Call of Duty and have fun, because there's a competitive side to it, which, again, don't get me wrong, I love competitiveness. Like, like I live off of that. Like, you know what I mean? I love being competitive. I love it. Right. But there's something about Call of Duty. I don't know if it's the game itself or if it's the community itself, or it's like, you end up having a mindset where it's just not fun anymore. It's just being competitive. At least for me. Look, I'm not saying that if you're someone who has fun playing the game, then by all means, keep playing the game. Me personally, even though I am stopping playing Modern Warfare 3, I personally believe, and I know many people will probably disagree with this, but I personally believe that Modern Warfare 3 is the best Call of Duty. Again, not gonna not gonna get into that, but my problem is just the it's just not, it becomes not fun anymore. Like, I remember literally playing with my friends, and mind you, my friends that I was playing with weren't as good as me, right? um I'm, again, not trying to boast for myself or anything, but they just don't play as much as me, right? But when I would play with them and we were like losing, we just couldn't like win matches like at all, and I'm talking about Warzone, right? And of course they would be laughing or whatever, and I remember a moment where I was like, bro, like, can you guys stop laughing? Like, let's take it serious, bro. Like, I'm not out here playing to lose, you know what I mean? And it was like a whole silence on the party chat. Like, damn, like, we can't even have fun. And again, it's not even their fault. I'm the problem. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, for me personally, I just feel like I can't continue playing Call of Duty, because when it comes to Call of Duty, I feel like I have to play to be the best. I don't know if there's anybody else. Comment down below. Let me know if you're just like me. If you have that problem where you hop on the Call of Duty and you can't just like play to have fun. Like, you have to like be the best. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like this stigma or feeling that I get that I need to. I can't like let the feeling go of just hopping on and having fun with it. I don't know. But there's something about Xdefiant that allows me to mentally be that way, where I don't really care about the competitiveness. I don't really, I can literally just hop on to have fun. And I kind of feel like the game has been engineered or been made to be that way as well, right? Obviously, we all know about the no SBMM, right? Which I'm going to get into the positives and negatives of the game in a second. So, but there's just something about Xdefiant. Again, it's not a perfect game. But there's something about Xdefiant that just makes me excited, makes me just want to hop on and have fun and not take it serious, even though there is rank play and stuff like that. But I don't know. I have no idea. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys get what I'm saying, right? Let me know if you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? But anyway, so I just want to talk about the positives real quick, and to show you guys the reasons why I would be basically replacing my FPS itch with Xdefiant, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is movement. Movement in this game is so smooth. It is ridiculous. Like you feel like you're moving so fast. You're able to like move from left to right while you're in midair. At least I feel like you can. Um, the fast pace, the fast movement is just ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. You have a lot of control while you're moving. You know what I mean? Like it's not there's no clunkiness whatsoever. You're able to slide cancel very smoothly. I believe you're able to cancel reload. I don't remember if you can or not, I don't know. I think you can, right? The movement is just crazy. Like if you see, I don't know if there's any moment in the gameplay that I'm showing here while I'm talking where I'm where you see that, or maybe somebody kills me like that, but the movement is just ridiculous. Like there's gonna be times where people just slide up on you and you see them just bouncing and moving around, dodging bullets like it's Matrix, like it's crazy, bro. The gunplay is also so smooth, so smooth, so smooth. Like it just feels so good. I love the hit markers when you're shooting people, kind of like Call of Duty with the hit markers. But either way, like I love the gameplay. One thing about the gameplay that I really liked was snipe. Wait, did I say gameplay or gunplay? Right, whatever. Right, gunplay. The gunplay of sniping in this game is freaking amazing. The feeling that you get from sniping in this game is just so crazy. Like I love the one shot kills. I love the snappiness. Like I do believe it's going to be very easy for people to snipe in this game, which may be a problem. uh you know but I don't know. Let's see how it goes, right? I was able to instantly pick up the sniper and just start going crazy with it. Hopefully you guys are able to see it somewhere in this gameplay. Let's talk about the maps. The maps are beautiful, beautiful maps. They look colorful, they look different, they're just so, and what's crazy, they're not too big, they're not too small, like they're just perfect. They're just the perfect size. They're very well thought out. Like they're just beautiful, you know. So if for anyone who hasn't played the game, I definitely suggest taking a look at some gameplay so you can see what I'm talking about before the game comes out. And also you'll be able to see the maps and how beautiful they are, how vibrant and colorful they are, how unique they are. So definitely kudos to Ubisoft for, making maps a very important aspect of the game, which also I believe when the game comes out, they're going to be bringing out new maps per season, like 3 new maps per season. Like we gotta, go through what's the phrase? Right? Tough and nail, right? I don't know. Whatever. There's a phrase for that, but for like when COD, like we would ask for like new maps and stuff like that. Well, I mean, most people would play Warzone and stuff like that, but even still, right? Just to be able to get new maps, 3 new maps every season, like that's amazing, So, yeah, that's definitely great. Now, another thing with what I was talking about when it came to, I guess, the having fun with the game, they only have a specific set of game modes, right? And the game modes that they have are just so freaking fun. And if you notice, they don't have team deathmatch. I love it. I love it. I love that they don't have team deathmatch, right? And again, I know there's people who love team deathmatch. You're probably one of those little camping Timmies in the corner that you only play team deathmatch, and that's all you do. You sit in the corner and get your kills, and you win team deathmatch games, and that's your gaming experience. Which again isn't wrong. By all means, you get to play a game, however you want to play. Me personally, I think that sucks, right? I don't know how people can play like that, but I just feel like I've never been a fan of team deathmatch like in any Call of Duty. I've always played like domination or headquarters, something that some type of objective that gets people moving around. Team deathmatch is just you're just gonna deal with campers. So it's freaking annoying. So yeah, so they have a game mode called Hotshot, Escort, Zone Control, and then of course they have ranked, right? So I'll talk about that in a second, right? But Hotshot is basically like, you get kills and you collect these coins, and then the more coins you collect makes you the hot shot, right? And so the opposite team can see where you are. I think they can see where you are, right? I don't remember, but or it highlights you or something, or highlights your name. I don't really remember. But basically your team has to like defend you, right? Because if the other team kills you while you're the hot shot, they get more points or whatever. I don't know. It's just very, very creative. Gets everyone moving around and gets everyone involved, and it's just a great game mode. Now escort is basically your Overwatch game mode, which that is freaking cool. Like, how cool is it to have a game mode like that in an FPS like this, where it's comparable to Call of Duty, right? Like, that's so fun, and I can only imagine how fun that's gonna be in ranked. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. And then same thing with zone control. Zone control reminds me of Conquest with Battlefield, where you're like pushing towards the opposite end to try and get further into the enemy zone. That is phenomenal. Like, they have, and it's just cool to see how these maps are just pushed or expanded further. I think they have specific maps for those game modes, but it's just amazing because either way, all the maps in this game are just beautiful. Like, I have nothing to disagree on, or anything bad to say on these maps. So yeah. So then let's talk about weapon attachments. Weapon attachments in this game are fire. It is how Call of Duty should have been. I know I am not the only one who is sick and tired of having to scroll through 1,000 freaking attachments. It is ridiculous. Like, why are there so many attachments in Call of Duty? Like, do we not remember the simple days, right? Of freaking Call of Duty 4, right? Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, right? Yeah, I'm like about to be 32. I'm old, right? But Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, specific amount of attachments, specific amount of camos, like everything was just simplistic. Why do we think that things have to be so complicated for us to have fun in a game? Remember the basics. Like, having a set amount of a small amount of weapon attachments is fine, right? If you have a good amount of attachments for every part of the gun, we're good to go, right? Like, in this game, in Xdefiant, they don't have a crazy ton of attachments, like 20 or 30 in one slot. They have I believe like maybe like a handful or 10 per slot of the weapon. And I tell you right now that when you actually like change the attachments and create your builds for however your playstyle is, you will feel it. You will feel the difference, and it's enough. It's enough. Like, you don't need to have a million freaking attachments. So, it's I just love how simple it is, and it just easily caters to your playstyle. So, and then last thing, camo grinding. Oh my God, same thing, right? We have like your basic challenges to able to achieve these camos, right? I think they have like, getting a certain amount of kills and grenade kills and all stuff like that. Just the simple stuff, the basic things that we used to love when completing these challenges for these camos, right? But oh my God, what, like, I remember, like, I think in Call of Duty, the challenges are freaking ridiculous. And then on top of that, you have to like, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure you have to like get one gun to a certain level, and then you have to get a different gun to a certain level just to get the camo for the other gun. I don't know, bro. It's freaking ridiculous, and I don't know. It to the point where I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But yeah, it's just better to have challenges that we are used to that are basic and just fun to get out of the way and just quickly earn these camos, man. Um, yeah. Now the camos weren't really shown in the last test server. Um, I believe the first time I played, I don't remember, was it an alpha or a beta? I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like I've played freaking Xdefiant like 3 times already. Like it's been playable for like 3 times already or whatever. But one of them they showed the camos, which they're pretty cool. I'm excited for them. So, and then lastly is no SBMM. Like this is self-explanatory. I feel like I don't even have to dive deep into this. Self-explanatory. We do not want SBMM in our games. Like, am I like? I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. I know the community of FPS shooters. We all understand and can agree that no one wants to deal with SBMM. I have no idea why, they keep forcing SBMM down our throats. I don't. What is there like a law when it comes to FPS shooters that there needs to be SBMM? I have no idea for people to not commit suicide or something. I have no idea. Right? It blows my mind. Why do we have SBMM if there's a ranked mode? If you want to go and play serious against other players, you want to go and compete against the best of the best and really go that hard and have a heart attack doing it, then go play freaking ranked. I don't understand that. Like, just go play ranked. But if I want to just have fun with and maybe that's the problem that I was talking about in the beginning of this video. Maybe that's the problem. That I'm over here dealing with sweaty Timmies who literally don't pay rent and play 24/7 and are just so good to the point that I can never be as good as them. And I'm getting swept by them. And mind you, I'm really not a bad player. Like, I'm really good at the game. But there are just so many people out there on COD that are just that much good because that's all they do every day. And that's great for them, But if I want to just hang out, play with my friends, and hopefully we get a win here or two or whatever, against regular people that aren't sweaty, that'd be great just to get that good feeling and get off, And I feel like now we're finally gonna have that opportunity with Xdefiant, right? I love the fact that I can hop in, not care, right, whether there's sweats in the game or not, because if I am getting swept in a game, okay, maybe I know that this match is full of sweats. I can literally leave, go to the next one. Okay, this one is not full of sweats and I can have some fun here, And that's just good to have, right? Now, if you want to really be among the best of the best, you want to get better at the game, you really want to, prove your skills, then rank is there, right? And I love that Xdefiant is doing that. No stress, just have fun. So, and then let's talk about the negatives, right? Because there are some negatives when it comes to Xdefiant, and very little, but they should be mentioned nevertheless, right? So, the netcode needs some work. Right, I was dealing with like whatever you want to call it, like ghost bullets or whatever. I don't know if that was just like how they have it set up, where it's like favoring high pings or whatever. I have no idea how they have it set up, but there was definitely moments where I'm jumping around the corner and I felt like I shouldn't have died, but then I did die anyway. You know what I mean? There's times where I'm having one-on-ones. And I'm just like, bro, I'm spot on. How did I not kill him? I felt like there was moments where my bullets were like turning into marshmallows. I don't know. But even still, with that issue, which I really hope they fix. Again, maybe it's just me and I just suck. Whatever. Right? Let's see when it comes out. I'll get better. But even still, I know the community has talked about this with the netcode where it still does need some work. And again, we had the playtest server. I'm sure they noticed and they're going to make that adjustment. So, yeah, so that's all I got to say about the netcode. Even still with that problem, I had so much fun. So there's nothing for me to really, complain about there. But yeah, then the graphics, look, I get it. It's not the greatest graphics. It's not the greatest looking FPS, but at the same time, we got to understand that it is a free to play game. It is a free-to-play game, and for this to be a free-to-play game, I think it's literally so top tier. for a free to play game. So take that how you want it. Whatever. That's my opinion. And then one thing I do believe they need to work on is the balancing of abilities. Or I guess you could say character usage, kind of like in Overwatch, because um, for example, Libertad, right, which is the healing character. I find that you're gonna hop into matches where the entire team is using that same character. Every single person that you're freaking getting into a fight with is gonna be healing. You know what I mean? And again, it's not that big of a deal, I guess, if they find a way to like. How do I put this? I feel like the best way is to limit characters, right? I feel like there should probably be no more than two of the same character on or maybe three, right, on a team. Just to prevent having one character, one class on one whole team. Which is basically the whole team using the same ability. So like imagine the other one. I don't remember the name, but basically it has a passive skill that uses incendiary ammo. So every time you're getting shot by them, you're literally on fire. So imagine you had a whole team of them that every time you guys were in a gunfight, every time everyone would be getting burn damage or getting fire damage because of incendiary rounds. Like that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely feel like they should try and limit the characters that are used in the game. But anyway, so to conclude, I know everyone is excited. I know you guys heard the news that the game will be coming out this month on May 21st, which is amazing. I know a lot of people probably thought it was going to come out in June or July, but it's freaking finally about to be here this month. Let's go. How many days is that? Let me see here. That's like 2-3, that's not even 3 weeks. That's not even 3 weeks. So definitely excited. Yeah, I'm done with my rant. I'll see you guys on the battlefield on Xdefiant. And yeah, man, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is my first video doing one of these like this. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys care. Let me know if you guys think I'm weird and how I'm speaking, how I'm talking, whatever. I don't care. Whatever it is, let me know down in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and God bless.